Hi friends, welcome to Chandra Chess Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the topic double attack, which is very important and most commonly applied trick in the middle game. So today we will learn how to create a double attack with the pieces and with what pieces we can create a double attack. So let's start with the major piece, that is the queen. So in order to create a double attack, we need to make sure at least there are two hanging pieces, or by involving the king, by giving a check to the king and targeting a piece simultaneously. So here in this position you can see there is only one piece hanging, that is the black's knight on h5, and the king is in the middle. So we can create a double attack using the check technique. So we can give a check and attack the knight simultaneously. So let us see how. Yes, by moving the queen to b5 we are attacking the king and knight simultaneously. Okay, since the king is under check, he has to respond to the check. Maybe he will block the check by moving the queen to d7, and we can simply capture the knight on h5. So this is how we create a double attack using the queen. Okay, let's move on to the next point, that is creating a double attack with the rook. Okay, in this position we can see the black pieces, that is the black knight on g5 and the bishop on b5, both are hanging. They do not have any support, they do not have any protection. So by moving our rook to e5 we are attacking both the bishop and knight simultaneously. Since he cannot save both of them in one move, maybe he chooses to save the knight by moving the f6. We can simply capture the bishop on b5, so thereby winning a piece. So let's move on to the next point, that is using the bishop. So how to create a double attack with the bishop? We can see the knight on d5 and the rook on a8, both are hanging and they are in the same diagonal. So we can move our bishop to c6 and create a double attack on the rook as well as knight. Okay, so with this we can understand that to create a double attack with the bishop we need to be in the same diagonal of the hanging pieces. While creating a double attack with the rook we need to be in the same file or rank. Okay, if he saves the rook we can capture the knight. Okay, let's move on to the most important piece, that is the knight. So this is very common in the games, very important as well. Creating a double attack with the knight, we call it the knight fork. So you can see the black king, rook, queen, both all three of them in the white squares, and when we move our knight to f6 we are giving a check as well as attacking the queen and rook. This is called a family fork. We are attacking all three major pieces of the black's army. So you can save only one, that is the king, and we can capture the queen. Because the queen is a bigger piece than rook, we capture the queen. So this is important. Once again I'll show you how to create a double attack using the knight. So try to remember that position because this arises in almost all the games. Knight f6 and then king g7, knight e7. Okay, not only the pieces, even pawns can create double attack. Okay, whenever you see two opponent pieces in the same rank with just one square in between them, you can think about creating a double attack with the pawn. So here you can see the knight on f6 and the bishop on d6, both are in the same rank, just one square, that is the e6 between them. So in this kind of position we can create a double attack using the pawns as well. So you can save only one piece, you will move the bishop away 20 square and we can capture the knight. Okay, we have seen double attack with queen, rook, bishop, knight and pawn as well. Okay, not only the pieces, even the king can create a double attack. Okay, let's see how. In this position you can see the black's king is under check with the knight on h3. By moving the king to g2 we are attacking the knight and rook simultaneously. So since the rook is a bigger piece, black will move away with the rook and we can capture the knight. So with this we can understand that double attack can be created with all the pieces. There are no exceptions. Even king can also deliver a double attack.